thinnest, lightest, finest. Enjoy the future's pure sound. Designed for simplicity. Getting aboard a flight of music. Smart. Always maintain a consistent volume, whatever the distance. A work of art. Capture the emotional connection we have with sound and devices. Mars by Crazy Baby. Elevate your audio.
I thought it was coming from the two speakers, and when you revealed what was actually happening, I was very surprised.
It's cool. It's like kind of nothing I've really heard before.
I was aghast, and I haven't been that in a lot of years. Really an extraordinary product.
The Core is the most advanced wireless speaker system ever developed. 5 digital signal processors allow us to render the audio in a way that is totally revolutionary. You're getting stereo sound from this one tiny little box. The convention right now is that for true high-end listening, you have to have 2 speakers. The Core changes that. You can have 1, and it truly sounds like 2.
For a little box like this to create all the imaging is very impressive.
Leveraging a combination of wave field synthesis and beamforming allows us to create an acoustic bubble in the room so that the image stays stable no matter where you're sitting. You can almost see each person in the band in the room with you.
I could move my head around, and the location of the sound source remained intact, as if it was a hologram.
There's no speaker that can do anything like this. Everything is smart, but sound systems aren't. And this is the thing that we're doing at Mass Fidelity, is creating truly smart sound systems. If you have an NFC-enabled phone, just touch the top of the Core and you're automatically connected. A high-density battery gives the Core a solid 12-hour battery life. The Core's built-in microphone allows you to remotely answer calls without having to touch your phone. And if that phone is about to die, the Core's USB connector will recharge it for you. The Core's control input makes it home automation compatible. In fact, the Core has all the inputs you'll ever need. Any smart device will work instantly via Bluetooth. Hook up your Apple TV to add pristine sound quality to all of your favorite music and video streaming services. You can even connect your turntable. And regardless of where the music is coming from, you can broadcast it in up to 8 rooms at once. For the past 18 months, we've been developing the Core with engineers and factories to make sure that we can deliver to you a perfect audio product.
We're a small company used to doing small production runs. The demand for the Core has been overwhelming. We need your help to accelerate the tooling that will allow us to bring it to market earlier.
So join us, and you'll get a beautifully designed wireless speaker that gives you true stereo sound for any room in your house. The Core will be the only wireless speaker you'll ever need and the most exciting audio product you've ever owned.
may sound crazy, but you can do this too. All of it. It's easy. How do we know? Because we've made it easy. At DJI, we created the flying camera as you know it. And there's a good chance that the drone videos you've seen online were shot with one of our cameras. This time, we started small, so you can dream big. We created your first personal drone, but we're still squeezing in big power. It automatically follows you or whatever you want, without a bracelet or tracker, avoids obstacles, and comes packed with a 4K stabilized camera, 27-minute flight time, and a whole lot more. This is the DJI Mavic Pro, and this is the DJI Mavic Pro Unfolded. To make it this small, we had to rip out a ton of cool stuff, right? No, it's got 24 high-performance computing cores, dual satellite connectivity, an all-new transmission system with a 4.3-mile range, 4 vision sensors, and more. Sound complicated? It's not. It's easy. The Mavic knows where it takes off from, where it is in the air, where it's going, and what it's capturing. When you take off, the Mavic uses 2 vision sensors and connects with up to 20 satellites, all so it can remember your location. This means the Mavic knows where home is, so it can return by itself. Precision landing technology means it can land almost exactly where you took off, at the touch of a button. As you fly, satellite systems keep track of you, working in harmony with all 4 vision sensors, telling it what's below and what's in front, whether you are flying beside a cliff, in a forest, or even indoors. Just like you, Mavic sees and thinks. That means it can avoid the things in its path, from trees to walls. Any good flying camera needs stabilization. The Mavic's expertly miniaturized gimbal keeps the entire camera steady. Unlike electronic stabilization, you use every pixel from the sensor, and you don't have the weight of a bulky add-on camera. Shooting an epic tracking shot of a friend is easy. Active track technology means it just takes a few taps. Not just one kind of tracking shot either. It's got spotlight, profile, and trace. Or use tap fly to tap and fly. Terrain follow mode keeps the Mavic at a height you define as the ground rises, so you can focus on your shot, not your height. Everything can be controlled using a gamepad-sized controller you can keep in your pocket. It opens up to clamp around your phone and has been custom engineered to give you more feedback and more accuracy. You will always feel in control. If you don't want to bother with the controller, fly using virtual joysticks right from your phone over Wi-Fi. Whether you fly with the remote controller or just your phone, active track modes are ready to make you shoot like a pro. Want to be on camera, not behind it? It just takes a wave and a gesture. Then there's the new DJI goggle. Strap these on to really feel like you're flying. Combine them with sport mode to get your pulse pumping while you fly at an incredible 40 miles per hour. Once you've got your shots, edit everything together in DJI Go and share or even stream your flight live to Facebook or YouTube. Inspiration can strike from the smallest thing: a sketch, a feeling, an experience. The Mavic has been designed for you to take it anywhere, ready at a moment's notice, whenever inspiration strikes you to create something truly great. DJI Mavic, wherever you go.
Open Sesame. Sesame is what's called a smart lock, which means you can unlock it using your phone as the key. I've tried other smart locks. They're way too big. Their apps are confusing. They take too long to connect. And they're a hassle to install, and I'm pretty handy. But Sesame's different. You can install it in seconds, literally. No unscrewing, no replacing. Sesame has a patented design that fits any latch anywhere in the world. The app is handsome and intuitive. But you can open your door without it, like this. Or like this. Sesame senses when my phone is nearby and gets ready for my special knock. And I can get the optional Wi-Fi access point. It plugs into the wall nearby, so Sesame is always on my home network, and it's linked to the access point with Bluetooth, which keeps it connected while going easy on the batteries. And with no keys, it's easy to let other people in too. I can choose who has access and who doesn't. I get notifications when my lock opens and closes, so I can always know what's going on, no matter where I am. And it's got military-grade encryption. No one's hacking this thing. Open Sesame. Ta-da.